Thank you very much, and greetings to the audience at large. I think the lay of the land has been set out very clear with the two DGs and with your program director in saying where we are, where are we headed? And I think the role of state-owned enterprises in this nuclear debate becomes very important because South Africa is not a newcomer country. The IAEA has set out a milestone approach through the INIR framework, as DG Ross was saying, that the milestones do talk about setting up for newcomer countries a NEPIO, which is a nuclear energy program implementing organization. And typically those NEPIOs morph out different institutions. South Africa has those institutions in the form of Necsa, the NNR, ESCOM, Road Waste Disposal Institute, and I believe that we are more than ready as a nation to embark on a nuclear program which can take us in strides in ensuring that we have reliable base load and clean energy. So it is very important that as we move forward, we don't have doubts in our minds because as you can see internationally, South Africa is very well recognized. We do have our people in the IAEA, as DG was saying, people helping. I've observed 3 exoduses in this country when different countries were embarking on nuclear programs. There was an exodus to the UK at some point in the 2000s, 2005s. There was an exodus to the UAE. You can name quite more depending on your horizon. And it shows that as a country, we do have the skills base. All we just need to do is to have a project. In the mantra that the program director earlier on, Ms. Mahai, indicated that skills follow projects. So let's make sure that we harness our skills to move forward. If we talk about Necsa, Necsa actually, I want to take you back, Prof, that was formed in 1948. There's a huge history. It has embarked in multiple programs, some which have started and stopped, but most importantly is to say that our key mandate being to do nuclear research, operate the nuclear reactor, research reactor that we have, as well as to benefit and draw benefits of our nuclear research in the form of the front end and other beneficiation of different materials. The fact that we've done these activities require us to keep on moving forward, otherwise you start losing the skill. So we are formidable in that we operate the most efficient reactor in the world, the Safari reactor, to do nuclear research and to develop the nuclear isotopes that we sell so profitably in the global market. That's the most important thing, that we occupy more than 20% of the nuclear isotopes market in the world. And we need to keep the handle on that as being one of the key suppliers of nuclear medicines in the world. On the other side, we need to move into beneficiating the uranium into what we need. It could be nuclear fuel. We once did it at some point in our careers for Quebec in the late 80s, early 90s. It was stopped. We need to go back into that supply chain once again. We need to do it for our research reactor in the Necsa site. So that's deeply embedded in our mandate, and we need to live true to our mandate. And there are other ancillary activities that we do at Necsa in the form of fluorochemical products that are also important in the nuclear fuel production. So those become the basis for how we can move forward and support. And I believe that having that platform, it provides us a very clear role in making sure that whatever we do, when we do nuclear procurement going forward, we've got a foundation of these institutions in this country going forward. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.